What up, homies? Just started a poll for the audience there watching this at home. They may be wondering if the rest of the audience has eaten yet. So maybe they have. Let's get them to type yes. For the ones who haven't, hopefully you can muster up a no. All you gotta do to vote is just type onto your cell phone. I don't think you can take the poll if you're watching this on a TV, which they should look into how you should be able to, watch this off your TV and still be interactive with the show, right? There's so many ideas I have to bring um, larger audiences to YouTube only, as YouTube is the best. When talking about social media platforms, YouTube is the best. Of course, we're going to talk about IKEA cookies and why they are also the best. But for right now, let's eat some pickles and let's get to the bottom of what's for dinner today, shall we? We have some pickles to snack on, some tea to drink. My wife and I are having our bunny cups here, so I'm just doing bunny teas. Of course, I'm not able to get 2 bunny teas in a row. I have to fill up the coffee maker, the Keurig. That's fine. Calm down. Calm down. We'll put this over here. Oh, ow, jeez. Oh, I'm okay. I'm fine. Things happen sometimes, I'm over here, now I'm over there. And again, we're back over here. We're going to rinse our lentils, put this in the garbage, and we're going to make some moves here. We're doing a cookie review. We're eating the Chips Ahoy Chewy Tenders Netflix Stranger Things Limited Edition Cookies Biscuits. And then we're also going to do the IKEA cookie review. There's 3 left, so my wife can sniff the empty bag, and I'll eat these 3 cookies. There's just not enough for her to have one of those. There are the ginger snap cookies. There's about 16, maybe 32 here. She can sniff this bag too. We'll let her sniff this one. You know what I'm saying? Nope, no cookies for you. She can have one of this. Oh, there are 3 Stranger Things cookies wrapped up in the plastic I was going to give her for. Oh, and then there's these 3 other types of cookies from IKEA. It's just an IKEA festival of cookies. Make sure you join us later. The raspberry ones, I'm going to eat all these ones too. Not even really a big fan of shortbread. I'm sure IKEA has put some sort of form of Icelandic meth or crack in there, so I'm going to be addicted to them in a matter of moments. And these ones are chocolate. Don't have any inkling to eat any of these. I probably have one, and again, let her know that these are on a recall somewhere that I've just made up in my head. And then, of course, I told you about those 3 cookies. Stranger Things cookies, by the way. You don't... Oh, what is that? Is that some sort of red in there? You won't know until you bite into the chewy chips. And she can sniff this wrapper as well. I'll eat these 3 cookies out of here. Basically, I'm a cookie monster, okay? If you make homemade cookies, don't leave a plate of cookies out on the table and expect someone to have just only one. Why put a whole plate of goddamn cookies on the table if I was to only have one? Put 1 cookie on the table and look like a really cheap ass. You know what I mean? Oh, I laid out a single cookie on a large plate for you. I will instantly eat the cookie, turn my back, and leave. And I will find a neighbor along the street with much more cookies on a plate for me. You understand? You will not see these blue eyes again until you learn how to make a full plate of cookies. See you in a week or less. You understand? Do you need me to leave you or send you any cookie recipes? Period. So we're going to pour water into the Keurig and ship that one off to the wife. I'm going to drink this one. We're getting first dibs on the tea today. So we're soaking and washing the lentils, and next we're plating and doing things. We also have our fruit teas and stuff, which there's super goofy people out there sometimes. Super goofy people are awesome. If you're a ginger out there, you're probably super goofy. If you're a dude, and if you're a chick, you're probably smoking hot. You know what I mean? Probably a smoking hot chick with red hair. But if you're a dude, Whatever did happen to Scotland anyway? Like, poor Scotland, you know? Stuck with so many gingers. There's got to be something going on there. You know what I mean? Talk more about gingers in a bit. Let's eat some bread and butter pickles. The wife doesn't like. Oh my God, did I marry the right woman? When I tell, first I'm getting quaffs and wafts of bread and butter juice right now, and it is epic. Let's try two of them. Oh, 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 it's so sour. Oh, wow. Oh, my skin. Whoa, whoa. It's so good. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, I'm back. Let's try. Is there 4 here or 3? Also, shouts out to a place. I'm probably getting $50 worth of waffles for free. We'll talk to you soon about that. What's happening is there are people who want me to come try their food. Oh my, these are really good. Oh yeah. Literally having celery salt right now. So good. Tell me there's another pickle in here before I get distraught. There's a pickle. Bunch of pickle juice, lots of celery seeds, and oh man. I only ate one thing today. It was a long time ago. It's 6 o'clock. Holy. The other day I ate 4 bags of cookies from IKEA. I lost weight, so I don't know what they're doing. But Canadian and American cookies get us fat, real fat, super ugly. I've never looked so fucking good in my life. So I gotta go back to IKEA, buy about 6 or 8 more bags of cookies to have for tomorrow. You know what I mean? And I'll worry about the weekend, tomorrow night, at about 8 or 9, I'm going to do emergency run down to IKEA. But for now, I'm just going to focus on getting a bunch of cookies in this house at 8 a.m. tomorrow. I think IKEA opens at 7 a.m. Oh, man. Is there any more pickles in here, you ask? That's a good question. I'm looking at, I see juice, more pickle juice. This is sent from the gods. I'm going to have a little sip. It's so good. It's so good. I freaking love pickle juice. Pickle juice is an awesome way to make salad dressing. So I'm going to show you that. Let me have another swig of this pickle juice. I am not playing. You ready? Let's go. Actually really good. The more pickle juice you drink, the less your skin crawls. Let's try another sip. I am good. Whoa. It's really good. But now I've had enough. I can't see. My eyes are sweating too. So I've been drinking almond drink for years now. Years and years and years. I don't really get any zits. If I eat pizza and stuff, I might get a little bit of a zit. But I'm allergic to milk, right? I have a skin reaction to milk. Oh man, that is so good. So, we washed our lentils. We made another tea, filled the cup with Keurig there. We pickled out. I ate all the pickles in that jar. Put some of the pickle juice back. About half a jar of pickle juice. I'll drink that tomorrow for breakfast. So these lentils have been thoroughly rinsed, washed, and they've been soaking for about 10 minutes. How long have we been chatting? How long have we been chatting? 12 minutes, so about 10 minutes at least. Now we're going to turn the oven on high. Make sure we have the right burner on. Sometimes we really screw up things. I'm new in the kitchen, guys. I am new in the kitchen. Everybody makes mistakes, you know? This world isn't about pointing blame or anything. A mistake is a mistake until it's repeated too many times, correct? So, I mean, you cook every day, but was your day the same as it was yesterday? You know what I mean? Or is your mind full? Is your mind, preoccupied, right? Did you get enough sleep, right? So I've just been pulling hairs off the side of my face there. I'm a bushy dude. I don't know if you know that, but I'm a very bushy dude. I got some nose hairs to trim. I call them nose hairs. They're actually they're in my mustache, but they slam up into my nose. And it makes me itch my nose, like I feel like there's something there. And it makes me look like I got a coke habit or something, you know what I mean? Plus, like, anybody who's ever spoken to me, even for but a moment, would clearly know that that's not the case, as I'm a fucking genius. And cokers don't sound like this, okay? They sound like, that's a coker, bud. You work with about 50 of them, tell you straight up. And they go like this a lot. Like all the time, they're always fixing their nasal passage because it's just leaking. Yeah. Zoom, 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 and a boom, 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 and a pom, pom. You know, we say in Iceland, find yourself a hot Jamaican chicken. Absolutely cherish her. All right. We're going to add some Brita water to this pot, and it's over here. I'm guessing my wife. Oh, me and my wife are gonna make people laugh. We are very funny people. We're very good looking. It's like a, what do you call those people who do things? They're like good at singing and dancing. well, my wife and I are beautiful and we're funny. You know what I mean? It's a win-win for your birthday party. You know what I mean? If you are having really expensive cake and appies at your birthday party that I don't have to pay for, please remember that I am your gift. Remember that. I am your gift, okay? Now, I also don't do birthday parties either. If there's more than 3 or 4 complete goofs, consider those people probably getting tuned by 9 or 10 p.m., all right? I don't do well with goofs, all right? Now, moving on. Uh, Again, please stop hanging out with goofs. If you're a hot chick, please don't surround yourself with goofs. It's embarrassing. It's very easy to tell someone they're a goof and go away. I do it all the time. I don't use those exact words. I'm much harsher than that. My way or the highway. You're in my world. When you can hear my voice, you're in my world. You gotta go if I don't like you. You're not invited. You didn't get the invite. So if you're trying to beat the algorithm on YouTube, that's how you do it. The algorithm is definitely broken on YouTube, I will say that. But it didn't like break, like the algorithm didn't magically just break. They manipulated it enough that it has been broken. They've also used short videos and community pages and posts, which has been detrimental to YouTubers all over the world. That will be where 90% of the ICC's criminal investigation lies, as certain people will be profiting hand over fist while others don't even have monetization. So this was the big plan for them to revamp, and they call it cracking down. They didn't crack down. They're still paying huge YouTubers to guzzle bottles of whiskey and beer on stream and be condescending and sexualizing women on their platforms with women in bikini twerking and doing all kinds of weird stuff. I show my feet and the video is marked as adult, right? Which throws, if you get age restricted, your video is not inside of the algorithm and will not be recommended on the YouTube platform. So tell me how it is that these people who feature women while they're twerking in hot tubs and showing their ass and their vaginas and their titties falling out, and they have 3,000 people in the chat on a Friday. I saw this last week or 2 weeks ago in some Texas fucking live stream. There's a goof redneck that can't spell his own name. He's 40 and he's been to jail numerous times. He claims he does heroin and meth and all these different things. This is your fucking star streamer right now on YouTube, right? So fuck, man. If I'm not out there really catching every goof that goes live and seeing the ones that they push to the top, it's a devil's fucking aid. These are people with devilish intent, harmful intent, that is definitely going to end up impacting children's lives through viewing on YouTube. It's incredible what's out there. But yeah, they'll deem somebody who takes a political stance against the narrative that's out there or against stuff that, not even a political stance. Anybody who stands against the narrative of the big pharma, big corporation is immediately stepped on as fast as possible. And that's fucking pathetic. But what's really pathetic is to see the level of disrespect by hundreds of thousands of people worldwide who will continuously promote these devils to the top of each of the social media platforms while they are literally ruining what you refer to as a society I call hell on earth. But yeah, they wouldn't want you hearing this on a mass level because, well, it's not their narrative, it's not their directive, right? So they go out of their way to hinder channels who work really hard to build up an audience and the subscriber base. I spent years here to have all that fall to the wayside because there are people that don't like my view on politics or other things. Fuck, you wait till I'm done with you fucking scum suckers in a court of law. You have no idea what's coming. You have no idea. I'm just going to embarrass you. I'm going to say I have 50,000 videos, been here 10 years, and I'm pulling in shit fucking views. It's not possible. And we're close. I'm about a year and a half away from the 10-year mark. Now 2 years, maybe 2.5 years. You guys are fucked. Google and YouTube will fucking be eating bread pudding served up organically from jail cells all over the world. And it's not bread pudding they're eating, just so we're clear. But yeah, Big Daddy Hash ain't playing. But the United Nations, Trump, ICC, and then actual world leaders will get involved to sue you for far more than you make in 10 years profit. No more of this suing you for what your free money that you carry for a day or two that pays off the fine. We need to put you guys in bankruptcy, and then maybe you revamp into a smaller company that you're able to monitor every single channel evenly and correctly, not giving some like yeast infection there. He gets to have he was manipulating children's minds for a decade. And now he's seen worldwide as somebody who is like he beat the algorithm. No, he was an adult that appealed to children, and 3/4 of his subscriber base are little tiny boys. You want your son? Well, let me tell you about did Jimmy Donaldson hang out with a known convicted pedophile? Yes or no? So there's accusations that he knowingly hired a registered sex offender. And it says some people are saying that he did know. Mr. Beast's former employee accuses him of knowingly. So this is in the New York Post right now. But you're not going to hear about this because it's YouTube's golden boy, golden child, and they're in a lot of fucking trouble. Mr. Beast's former employee accuses him of knowingly hiring registered sex offender. YouTube star Mr. Beast has been accused by his former employee of knowingly hiring a registered sex offender. It says here, named Dogpack404 on YouTube accused him of hosting illegal lotteries for false engagement online. Do you know what an illegal lottery is? Oh, fuck. You should see the fines in the states they give to people who fucking run illegal lotteries. Let's ask and see if it has, if it's if you can go to jail for running an illegal lottery worth, let's just say hundreds of thousands. Let's not put millions yet, but we know for a fact he made well over $1 million off these lotteries. Let's check though. In the USA, is it illegal to run a lottery and get caught? Do you go to jail? In the US, it is illegal for a private citizen or organization to run a lottery for profit. And getting caught can lead to criminal charges, fines, and jail time. Only state-sanctioned lotteries are legal. So YouTube has failed to recognize that this fucker Jimmy ran lotteries live on YouTube and then deleted the videos. There are a lot of videos that I've found on Reddit that Jimmy deleted, this guy kept. And you can go check them out. Go to Reddit and type in Jimmy Beast Yeast Infection runs illegal lotteries and go see how he did it. I watched a couple hours of these videos. I couldn't believe what I was watching. Again, I want to reiterate, this guy has tens of thousands of fucking children in his chat. As an adult, live on YouTube back then, at this moment I'm speaking about, with thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in super chats going every minute on that stream. From children. Parents were sitting there because the children were begging their parents to buy them stuff from his stream. And there's one mother on the Reddit post, she posts and she says her son felt robbed. She felt, I reported on this back, she felt scammed. Her son had the thought that every child that bought a t-shirt off him right now would receive the t-shirt plus $100 in the mail. When the little boy was handed the parcel from his mother and he opened it up really fast, it didn't even have Mr. Yeast Infection's autograph on it. It had the other dude, whatever, don't even care what other dude it was, never will. And I would say the name if I knew it. I couldn't tell you any one of those people's names besides Yeast Infection. And I don't even know his real name, whole thing. Don't even care. There was no $100 bill inside of the little boy's package, and he was distraught, the mother wrote. And this is written by an adult. She took the time to reiterate how shitty of a person that is to have that much money, state that on YouTube live stream, get a parcel, and then it's not what the son was told is going to be in your box as you paid the money online to Super Chat to get the shirt. You understand what I'm saying right now, right? So that alone is illegal. Now, it gets much worse, though. It gets much worse. He is an adult who is soliciting a fucking child on the internet. That is very bad. Very bad. So this isn't some kind of like boy genius ginger fucking genius here that figured out the algorithm. YouTube allowed him to solicit children with a money scheme, you want to call it a pyramid scheme-like manner. Just barely outside a pyramid scheme. So you guys can think what you want, but when you realize the actualness, like how people are actually manipulating the system, it's not working the system. He manipulated the system into believing that he was something that he wasn't, and somehow he had a lot of publicity, which again, I say somehow. But if you were looking, the corporations that are profiting off of him, they pumped his tires right to the fucking top. And those companies are profiting hand over fist because of his their puppet they have. You understand what I'm saying? And if you don't, it sucks to be you, because your life will be hell. You probably won't own a home. You'll probably spend your life renting. Because that's basic math. That's basic life shit right there that we just talked about. Morally speaking, that is not basic. That is incredibly corrupt and evil. And for a grown person above 18 to it would be different if you had a channel with puppets and you were there and you're just, I don't give a fuck if you're 90. No one can see who you are. You're literally just making puppet faces and you're doing stuff. Great that kids love it. I mean, I think it's hilarious. The Jeffy one is hilarious to me. That one is ancient, super old. I hope he's rich or the person's rich forever off of that channel. That's hilarious. But when you target children through money and You're in high hopes of becoming rich off watching this video and buying now, and you have a chance to win a diamond in your parcel. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. So remember, the people you think are famous and did so much hard work and they're so smart, they're not. They've just been corrupt enough and had help by other super corrupt things to get where they are. And that's the way the world works. So if you want to look it up, we had a video about this today already, how corporations like Apple was redirecting people on their music platform, Apple iTunes. They got sued for 1.5 or $4 billion recently. But the point of this conversation is they were manipulating the search to take a person at iTunes to the most expensive version of that song possible. Now, I don't know if you know, I mean, again, I'm not here to like babysit and wipe for you. So go do some research on your own and learn something and become something. But first you have to recognize that what you see in the mirror isn't actually what's going on. It's what they fucking put in the background for you to think is going on. It's all been put here. It's like a model. Not a person, a model of the area has already been laid out before you got here. Basically, they know your next moves before you do them. You don't have to believe me. I'm telling you, this is how it goes. So that movie, they call them precogs. It's with Tom Cruise. The movie is about, I have to Google it. Precognitive vision movie with Tom Cruise. Minority Report, super famous movie. The plot, set in the year 2054, so in 19 years from now. Tom Cruise plays John Anderton, a police officer in the pre-crime unit. So they already have this shit going. You guys just are muppets. But this is how, like, they catch people sometimes through proactive, they call it precog, but proactive spying, really, on, in the military, they'd call them like a high value target. In police work, it'd be like a creep or a high risk offender is what they would call them in a city. They would watch you like a hawk. They would monitor your everything. And I actually am not going to talk about it because I'm definitely not here to help that level of scum criminal. But yeah, if you're evil or really high risk offender, you're watched every second of your life. Every second. Now, they don't care if you hurt some people. They're just after, if you're going to do weird things in certain places, then they care. But it's like, again, when you know, guys. Okay, when you know. They see everything, okay? Everything. Now, if you think I'll give you an example. Let's talk about this for a second. Do you think satellites and drones fly over areas where there are going to be big speeches, like high-value targets, they would call them, like in military, again, we'll go high-value targets, or you want to protect someone or the person doing the speech that day, right? Do you think they don't satellite image the area and just watch it on video? You don't think they have drones flying over that area? Not a DJI fucking number 4 drone, a fucking $150, $290, $1 million drone that can fly for 16 hours and refill in the sky, whether it be in USB or some form of jet fuel. These things can refuel in the sky. They just dock, sit there, fly around on the big on the big ship for a minute, and then they branch off and do it again. You guys don't have to believe me. This is what's out there. Now, nothing in the world, no one is going to give a speech and not have 2 or 3 or 4 of those flying in the air watching every corner, north, east, west, and south, and then intersecting and crossing and then flying over each other, going to the opposite angle to ensure you've got 100-mile radius of no snipers on tops of any buildings. That would be step one. Don't think for a second that shit isn't done right now. Every single time a very important person gets up on the podium, that is always done. They have been doing sweeps of adjacent buildings since the 90s. 97, I won't even name certain things. I've been around and I know very important people. And I know for damn straight, since 97, 98, 99, they've been doing sweeps of adjacent buildings here in Canada. So you're telling me in America, where you're tenfold bigger than we are with way more agencies, they ain't doing that? You're lying. Or you're just a complete shit eater all day. So you can be a Muppet and just eat their shit they feed you and tell you it's pudding. Or you could wake up and really recognize that you're just a mumpney and they know it, right? They don't have to tell you the truth because you're a weak, powerless. What do you got going right now? How many people do you think you could take if you had to with your bare hands and your feet? One or two? We're talking about like actual people. You're not a threat. You don't intimidate them. Why would they want to? They have no need to tell you anything. It's only powerful people they are going to bow down to and be like, okay, oh, this person's really powerful. They're actually leaking a bunch of stuff. Let's just let them in on it and tell them, like, you got to keep quiet, or then we're going to have to figure out how not you keep quiet. You know what I'm saying? So you probably get a chance sometimes. Now, other times I think they would just, well, I can't say that one because I know they do that, but I don't know how many are doing it, right? But they definitely got rid of Tyler and Nico. I mean, who's next? I mean, it's pretty scary and sad out there. I'm not scared. You guys who are weak and powerless, you should be scared. But I fear nothing, right? So, it's pretty funny what's out there, though. Lots of people know everything, but then at the end of the day, every 4 years, you're running out and voting as fast as you can. But I thought you knew. So then you don't actually? You actually have no idea that you're feeding the dragon. Awesome. I guess me and you can't be friends. So, I made the wife a sandwich. I served that up earlier. We have 2 buns left. I'm out of sandwich meat. She isn't. No sandwich for her now, though. We're going to do soup, which should be ready. I didn't taste it. Usually I taste it. I think twice. The last 2 batches I didn't taste until I was already served up in the bowl. I want to taste it. I'm going to eat a lot of it, but I haven't what I'm doing is saying if it's seasoned, if it's salty enough, if it's too salty, I can add a little bit of water. It's highly unlikely it's remotely too salty. It's going to be perfect, or I'm going to have to add a dash. I'm leaning towards I have to add a dash because this is bigger than the pot I normally make. But let's taste it. The broth looks really nice. It's perfect this round. Let's taste. It smells delicious. Oh, it's so good. Like I'm smelling it right now. It just smells. Oh, my mouth is absolutely salivating. It's very hot and I'm having birthday cake tomorrow, so I don't want to burn my mouth. Probably $400 or $500. Probably the most expensive birthday cake I'll ever try tomorrow. Probably flown in from Dubai or something. Nope, needs more salt. Actually, it doesn't even taste that good. I mean, it tastes fine. It doesn't. It's just it's missing something. I think I have to cook it down just a little bit more. It tastes good, but the texture is different. It needs another. It seems perfect, but I like mushy, just a little bit mushier. You know what I mean? The lentils are perfectly cooked, but they're just slightly biting me back. You know, they're cooked perfectly. They're just. I like to mushy them. I like mushy, a little bit mushy. 2, 3, 4 minutes here. This stuff's gonna be epic. Taste the broth. Oh man, fucking tastes like chicken noodle soup, bro. Oh man. Oh fuck, I love that flavor. It's a perfect. I shouldn't touch it, but I'm just touching her just a little bit. Put this little hair down it, and then just a sprig of this. Because I have a feeling like when you heat it up too much, some of the terps cook off. So adding that little bit extra, you're getting that little bit extra terp as it just got put in there, right? So if I only cook it for 2, 3, 4 minutes, there's still a little bit of that terp left. You know what I mean? Slightly fresher. It's a little fresher. You know what I mean? A little more on. Oh, you can see the batter. You can see the broth is really slightly darkened. I turned it back up to high on a single burner, but just center on the big pot. That's all you need now. And then just mash a little bit. You're just squishing some of the lentils against the side, and that thickens up your broth just a little bit. And it also gives the broth a little bit more flavor in terms of earthiness. The lentils have a beautiful flavor. Sort of nutty, but earthy. Describing cooking, like smells and flavors, I think I'm really good at it. I think I'm very descriptive. I'm not going to say I'm not the best. I think I give a fairly good description for food. I know I give an excellent, 110% excellent terp description. So if you're ever out there and you're wondering, like, what are terps? They're called, that terps are short for terpenes. And terpenes are, well, they're amazing for your body. Terpenes are quite something. They're magical. They truly are magical. When you begin to understand the world of terps, or as I stated, terpenes, you will become more. You will become healthier. You'll become better, faster, stronger, way smarter, way happier, by far healthier. All of that from terps. But you got to know what you're doing, right? And you have to really see the true effects of terps on your body. There's a reason why the demons demonize herb, and it's a very sick, evil reason. They're trying to keep you down. Oh my God, this soup I nailed it. That broth right there, this is the best broth I've ever brought to the table. Maybe we'll give a special, no, I ate off the bowl. We can't give it to anybody else. I dipped my spoon in here. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not full of disease or nothing. I'm pretty serious if I was gonna give somebody something, I wouldn't taste it from the pot and then stick my spoon back in. Even though this pot of soup is boiling, and I don't have any horrible, stuff going on in my mouth or anything. Women all over the world want to French kiss me. You know what I mean? I'm not even into French kissing at all. I don't think it's appropriate or needed. I think kissing is a waste of time. It's a nice thing, but there's a lot better things you could be doing than kissing. Soup's done. I always let it residual. I served up my wife her cup of tea. Love every bunny is one of the biggest statements we can let out on this show. I'm gonna probably sell this diamond. This is the biggest diamond I've ever found in North America. And I'm gonna make a ring for my wife after out of that gold right there. That is crystalline gold, obviously. And we'll come back and we'll do another video about how awesome I am. And yeah, I found gold in my backyard. Did you? Do you know about crystalline gold? Time to eat. Oh, I get a little bit lightheaded when I have such tasty food. What in the hell, bro? We got our cookies here. We got our trifecta of different cookies. So actually, no, we have a five-fecta. We have a five-fecta. We're doing a five-fecta cookie show. Let's go. We're gonna get these into the cookie demonstration laboratory. Wife says it smells very nice in here, so that's what I want to hear. I'm gonna open the front door for a minute. Lots of creepers out there. Not a fan of creepers, I'll tell you that. Not a fan. Okay guys, I'm gonna start eating dinner. This is recycling. Hey Tiggy baby, you gonna come upstairs, my love? I gotta get the soup into the bowl somehow. Yeah, we got a mug here. No, my wife likes it brothy. She doesn't want it to be too thick, so. That is a nice bowl. I like it very, very thick. I loved pea soup. Oh, my mouth is just salivating and watering. When I was a kid, I loved pea soup, but I can't eat that anymore. So this is as close as I can find a recipe to the pea soup. I do have to check I know I have to add black pepper to to this here. Pea soup has a lot of black pepper in it. The one that I used to eat. And really nice flavor. Bold, carafilene flavor, loving flavor, full of love in that soup. But also not when you know what's in there. So unfortunately, it sucks. I can't eat that one anymore. It's not vegan. They use animal byproduct in that, and I don't like that at all. So that's done. The wife has her bowl. I have mine. The stove is off. I'm going to slowly, very slowly, take this into my wife. I don't know how many calories is it. 200 calories, not even probably. 150, 180. Now I have to race downstairs, I do believe. Let me see here, though. And I don't even know. No, we're kind of, at this point, we're kind of unsure. These crackers might be really good in there, actually. Let's hope she wants these. I think this is all we have left. Alright guys, I vacuumed, I swept. It's time to eat lunch. Oh, I've got to make, oh damn it. Damn it, that was my cup for the, well, let's wash out this cup. The soup cup is now my electrolyte cup. Next, we're gonna get the electrolytes in me. You have to put water down in the cup, then you grab yourself some nice electrolytes. Okay, we're using this one. I like the orange one too, but this one is my favorite. It's like blue raspberry. Very good. But it's like blue ice raspberry, or you know, like you remember Kool-Aid, how they had that like blue raspberry shark Kool-Aid? It reminds me of that. I think I had it. I don't even know if I ever had it. I think I might have had one time. I wasn't allowed to have Kool-Aid. I had Kool-Aid, but it wasn't freaking often. I had orange. I had red. I think I had the blue shark. I hounded my mom until she got me a pack of blue Kool-Aid. And then the other one was orange, red, and blue, and I had well, I had a grape. I mean, who didn't have grape Kool-Aid? I'm black. What are you talking about? Ah, yeah. So I love Kool-Aid. No, I fucking don't love Kool-Aid, but I Kool-Aid was okay. I didn't mind Tang. I thought Tang was different. My mama didn't mind Tang, so I had a few Tangs. We had some Kool-Aid. I remember we did have Kool-Aid. I wasn't a big fan of Kool-Aid. Some of my poorer friends, they always had Kool-Aid, and I was like, no, I'm okay. I like my teeth. You know what I mean? Never been a big sweets person. Like, I mean, don't get me in front of a sheet pan or Rice Krispie cake or anything like that, but or like a whole plate of cookies. Like, what's the plate? Whose name is like? Put a name on the plate for fuck's sake. All right, guys, I'm out of here. We're gonna hang out with the wife today. Kind of exhausted. Uranus must be going up Jupiter or something right now because I can't figure out why. Other than my cat has slept the entire day, so I only can conclude that he, in fact, did indeed keep me up